Problems on dependent sources from module number 1. So this is also important. Determine the current across 10 ohm. This is a 10 ohm using mesh analysis. So this is a problem on dependent sources. So where are the dependent sources? Diamond shape indicates it is a dependent source. Plus minus indicates a voltage source whose value depends on IY. You see the IY in the circuit, IY is given here. So it is a voltage source depend on IY. It is a current dependent or current controlled voltage source. This is also plus minus. It is a dependent source whose value is controlled by Ix. It is a current controlled voltage source only. So there are two meshes, I1 and I2. Give the direction as I1, I2. So you can apply KVL and you can solve. All the two equations should have only mesh currents I1 and I2. So wherever IY is there, that you have to write in the form of mesh currents only. So from the figure, this Ix is belongs to, see the 5 ohm. In the 5 ohm Ix is given. You have to write Ix in form of mesh currents. So it is I1 only. So Ix is equal to, and it is matching right side only. I1 is also clockwise. It is mapping with this. IY. IY is also clockwise. I2 is also clockwise. So IY is I2. Ix is I1. You have to find current through 10 ohm. Current through 10 ohm is actually given downwards. So it is actually I1 difference I2 because it is shared between two meshes. Two currents are flowing in 10 ohm. So it is I1 difference I2. So apply KVL to mesh 1. Apply KVL to mesh 1. This is I can write minus plus plus minus plus minus plus minus already voltage source for I2 plus minus plus minus plus minus. So you can write here start from this minus 5 plus 5I1 plus 10 IY. This is voltage value that given 10 IY. It is already voltage, so that's why you write 10 IY. Then 10 I1 difference. I, and this is also one more voltage source. So it is plus 5Ix is equal to 0. This is the equation. Same thing if you throw out 2 out multiplied by negative, it will give the same answer. Because I told no different authors will use different. Rise in voltage they consider positive. So here I written plus first term it is coming down minus then plus then plus I consider they considered plus here then minus 10 minus 10x minus 5x they are 10. So both are same only. You can follow any one method. So that I told no mesh equation should be only mesh currents, should not be any unknown terms. So you have to replace IY by I2 and Ix by I1. Ix replaced by IY, Ix is replaced by I1 from this. So your equation which should contains only I1 or I2 only. Then here minus 10 I2 plus 10 I2 will get cancelled. This will be cancelled with minus I2 minus plus I2. So only I1 term is going to left with. So 20 I1 is equal to 5 you will get. I1 is equal to 0.25 amps you are going to get. Similarly, we calculated I1. Next we have to find out I2. To find I2 again write KVL. If you write KVL, 5 I2, same thing you will get. You know the how to write now. Write same equation. Here in a determinant notation, this will be plus plus, this will be minus, this will be plus. Don't multiply negative will get the previous answer. And after simplification, you will get this. We already know the value of I1. Substitute the value of I1 and find I2. And current through 10 ohm is I1 difference I2. So I1 is 0.25, I2 is minus 0.45. I1 difference I2 is 0.25 minus of minus 4.6. So this will give you 0.25 plus 0.41. So it is 0.666. You will get 0.66 amps. So this is important problem. Because that one more important problem on dependent source is find current through 28 ohm. Where is 28 here? Again here current through 20 ohm is I1 difference I3. I1 difference I3. This there are three meshes: mesh 1, mesh 2, mesh 3. Mesh 1, mesh 2, mesh 3. And this is at the edge we have I current source. So I1 is 12 amps. We can directly write. Then I cannot apply KVL for mesh 2 because there is a current source. This is a dependent current source. This is diamond symbol indicates it is a dependent source. Arrow marks indicates it is a current source. So there is a current source between these two meshes. So we cannot apply KVL for mesh 2. I cannot apply KVL for mesh 3. Even I cannot apply for mesh 1. So, but I can write I1 is equal to 12 amps because it is at the edge. Now between these two, we can form super mesh. Can combine these two and form super mesh. And I can directly write one equation. See the direction of this value. See this right side is mapping with I3. So I can write I3 minus I2. I3 minus I2 is equal to value of this one is 2I. Value of this one is 2I. Where I is current through this 28 ohms. Where I is current through 28 ohms. So I3 minus I2 is the value of this one is current source is 2I, and we have to substitute the value of I is I1 minus I3. So I3 minus I2 is equal to 2. This I value is substituted by with this value. So I3 minus I2 is equal to 2I1 minus 2I3. I3 minus I2 is equal to I1 is known value. I1 is 12. Substitute the value of I1 value as 12 and simplify. You will get minus I2 plus 3I3 is equal to this equation number 1. So 3 equations are required. One equation is over. Another 2 equations are required. Apply KVL for super mesh. Super mesh is this. While writing KVL for this, plus minus plus minus plus minus. For this 4 ohms, you have to consider I2. For 28, you have to consider I3 minus I1. For this, you have to consider only 8. If you write my equation for this, 28 I3 minus I1, 4 I2 only, 8 into I3 only. Okay, 4 I2, it is clockwise only. It is mapping with 4 I2 only, 8 I3 only, 28 I3 minus I1. From this, you will get second equation, 4 I2 plus 36 I3 is equal to 28 I1. I1 value we know. I1 value you substitute, we'll get another equation. I2 plus 9 I3 is equal to 84. So two equations we got. Out of three, two are known. I1 we know. Only two unknown variables are I2 and I3. One equation is one equation is uh, we can write equation number 1 and 2 in the form of matrix. I2, this is I3 is equal to right side value 24 and 84. And you can solve using calculator. Go to mode equation. It is in the form of two unknown variables. So equation number 1. So minus 1, 3 is equal to 24. 1, 9 is equal to 84. X is equal to 3. Y is equal to 9. That means I2 is equal to 3. I3 is equal to 9. This is equal to 9. Once you find these two, current through 21 is I1 minus I2. I1 is 12. I3 is 9. 9 minus 3. 12 minus 3 is 9 amps. So this is also same type. You can study yourself. Only thing is writing KVL. No, you have to consider according to my notation. This is minus. This should be plus I1 plus throughout multiply by negative with the same answer. So this also you can study yourself. Next important question. Okay, let me solve this. Find loop currents. Is a dependent source problem. Find the loop currents. Two meshes are there. Three meshes I1, I2 and I3. You have to find I1, I2 and I3. So from the figure, V1 is equal to this because this is a dependent current source whose value depends on voltage V1. What is V1 is, you have to search in the circuit where a V1 is given. V1 is a drop across 2 ohm. So drop across 2 ohm actually it is controlling the current value. It is current controlled voltage source. It's a current, it is a voltage controlled current source. V1 is this, it is nothing but drop across 2, it is plus minus. So I1 is going plus to minus. So V1 is equal to 2 times I1 minus I2. I1 minus V1 is equal to I1 minus I2, not I3. Let me see whether this is I2 or this is I3 because this should be I. If they are written as I3, this is written as I3, then this should be I2. Let me check any mistake is there. According to me, it is I3 because they have written I1 minus I3. I1 minus I3 means this should be I3, I think. Let me check. Otherwise, you have to change it to I2. So loops 2 and 3. Loops 2 and 3 form super mesh. Loops 2 and 3, these two form super mesh because I cannot apply KVL for this. I cannot apply for this. And it is mapping with what you see. It is mapping with this. This is left side. So they have written I3 minus I2 is equal to 0.5 V1. I3 minus I2 is equal to. That means this is I3 only. Sorry, this is I3, this is I2. Then that means this is I2 only. Okay, this should be I2. V1 is equal to I1 minus I2 into. Then I3, this is mapping with this. I3 minus I2 is equal to 0.5 V1. And where V1 is equal to, V1 is equal to I1 minus, this is I2. This is I1 minus I2. So I3 minus I2, 0.52 is 1 and minus I2. This I2, I2 will get cancelled. I2, I2 will get cancelled. I3 is equal to I1. I1 minus I3 is equal to 0. This is equation number 1. So 3 equations are there. 3 equations are required. Equation number is 1 over. Apply KVL for super mesh. Super mesh is this. Super mesh is this. Plus to minus, plus to minus. Here you have to write I3. Here you have to write I2. Then I3. So I told you in my notation, according to notation, you have throughout multiplied by positive, negative. So 10 I3 plus 6 I2 plus 2 into I2 minus I1 is equal to 0. If you simplify this, you will get 2I1 minus I2 10 I3 is equal to 0. So equation number 2. Similarly, apply KVL for mesh 1. If you apply KVL for mesh 1, this is minus 2 plus, no? This is minus 2 plus, this is plus 2 minus, plus 2 minus, plus 2 minus. So you can write minus 10. And if you simplify this, you will get like this. 20I1 of 2I2 is equal to minus 110 or 20I1 minus 2I2 is equal to plus 110. This is also correct or this is also correct. Both will be correct only. So what multiply by negative will give the same answer. And write 3 equation and if you solve you will get these answers.